Hey guys, it's New Comic Book Day for the week of October 17th. We're going to get started right now. This week's sponsorship is the Comic Book Store, 30 North Main Street, Glassboro, New Jersey.
You got it.
It's not really a sponsorship, but I mean, we're going to throw it out there anyway. See, thumbs up. Come down and buy some comics. We review them. Come buy them.
I dare you.
You'll see Tim.
I'm here.
He's here. He's chained to a cash register like all day on Wednesdays.
Yeah, you'll come in and you'll be like, wow, it's just like the videos. You're behind a counter. I can see from the waist up.
Except they'll have like signs like this.
Oh, not that one. Yeah,
that one.
I'm not giving away the price that's marked. Hey guys, Tim from Capes and Scowls. I don't know why I did like a little Chris Angel little. Remember Chris Angel? Is he relevant anymore?
No, he's not.
Yeah, he fell hard. Hey everybody, Chris Angel. What happened? Chris Angel, at me. We'll get you back, buddy. Wait, no, let's talk about comics. Okay, Tim from Capes and Scowls and this here channel for Team Ashen. How are you doing? You can't answer me. Let's talk about the trades. This went off the rails so quick. I'm so delirious and tired. All right, here we go. Batman and the Justice League. This is an anime adaptation that appeared in a magazine in Japan, kind of like the Shonen Jump, one of their Jump magazines, where it's, you know all about that. It's interesting, and it's by the person who did Saint Seiya. So if you like Saint Seiya, you may like this. Doctor Strange Damnation. I read a couple issues of that. I really enjoyed it. We've got Gideon Falls. This is a very spooky Jeff Lemire book. Perfect for this month. Black Lightning, Cold Dead Hands. Brrr. I didn't read. Did you read this? We didn't read this. I heard it was pretty good. I just know this dog is intense. Way too intense. I don't know if you can see it, but that dog, super intense. It's probably going to bite him in the butt. Death or Glory. This is a Remender book, so it's instantly great. And the artist, Bengal. He's just a Bengal. He's an animal that they trained. We've got Deathstroke, Volume 5. Still going strong. It's nice that Deathstroke's doing well. I didn't enjoy the New 52 run. I dropped off once Liefeld showed up. I was like, nah, done. And, it's a couple false starts, but, it's doing good. Is it good? Who knows? Runaways. It's still a thing. We've got Suicide Squad. That's pretty fun on the back there. If you like Suicide Squad, you'll like this. We know how this works. Raven, Daughter of the Darkness. Did you read some of that?
No.
I don't know why I think you've read everything ever. Sideways, Spider-Man Sideways. I love the artist, but I don't dig that book. I'm not going to lie to you. You might dig it. I don't.
You liked the first issue.
Huh?
You liked the first issue.
I did.
And then it fell off.
Yeah. Just being honest. Bombshells United. Also still a thing. That's it.
It's late today. Like, you're going to want it. We're both kind of loopy.
Oh my god.
It's 11:30. It's been late. Yeah.
Who are you expositioning to?
To you guys.
Paul?
No, I'm not doing Future Paul stuff. I'm doing our people.
Who's our people?
Our loyal people that come and watch this video every week.
Well, you gotta edit all this out. You're not talking to the people.
I actually am.
Oh, hi people. What are you doing? Just do the reviews.
Let me do my reviews.
I'm not stopping you.
First up, we have X-Men Black, issue number 1, Mystique. Again, I suppose you'll love this. Not J. Scott Campbell interior art. But it's an interesting story. Mystique is up to her normal tricks. This is not a nice book. It is a beautifully written book, and the art is fantastic. But Mystique, man, she is just not a nice character, and she basically talks about her process being an actress and being what she is, and just goes on a death trip. Like she just kills. The body count in this issue is really high, but it was a good read. It was fantastic. I don't want to really say too terribly much about it. But it was really good, and I would like to see where this issue goes. I don't know if any of these X-Men Black issues are going to become a thing, but I would really like to see Mystique be one of those things. And then, of course, we have the Apocalypse thing that has been going through all the X-Men Blacks, and he is now devolving. So he started out as a mutant and became a human and is now becoming kind of a Neanderthal-ish and has found other primates, and it just doesn't go well. But you should definitely be picking this one up.
All right, everybody, first up this week we have Exorsisters. This is the story of Exorsisters, if you couldn't guess from a name like that. Are they sisters, or are they just two of the same whole? I don't know. There may be some comics before this one. I'm not quite 100%. They allude to it. I don't know if they're just, like, going to go back and fill it in, or if there's actually some other books of this. Either way, I actually really enjoyed this book. It has a, I don't want to call it a simplified art style, but it's not super duper detailed, and I think it adds to it because you have these demons that are simplified. And I mean that in a respectful way. It's not these big scary demons, but they have cool big scary demon kind of parts to them. My favorite by far is the little girl who actually takes over a demon that tried to possess her. So it's just a demon in like a little girl's outfit trying to play, tea party or something. Weird book. Basically, they are trying to get a man who was about to get married. He gets taken and dragged to hell. They're trying to get him back for the wife. And things get weird. But the story is very well thought out. So if you like weird horror, if you're cool with hell, whatever that means, here you go. Read this.
Next up, we have Batman issue 50, number 7.
50 plus 7.
50 plus 7. Common Core. 50 plus 7. Is it a Common Core thing? It's 11:30.
Candy corn? What?
Common Core.
Okay.
This is the end of the Tony Daniels arc. So whoever is going to be on this book next, unless it's someone like Clayman or Joel Jones, I'm going to be sad, because Tony Daniels does just beautiful work. And this is an interesting issue because for about 20 pages, there's no real dialogue. It is literally just a knockdown, drag-out fight. What few words are said are incredibly important to the storyline, but it's just so good. And then there's a really terrible nursery story that is being told, and it just gets really weird and violent, and you just kind of feel a certain way after finishing the story. But it's an amazing issue. The art is fantastic, and despite there just being no real dialogue and just unbridled amounts of fighting, it was an amazing issue, and you should pick this one up.
All right, let's talk about books. Yay! Captain Ginger. I read Captain Ginger because I'm like, holy crap, Captain Ginger. What is that? Is it just because some dude really loves sci-fi comics and cats? It is. It is essentially that. The person who wrote this really loves cats and really loves comics, and you can tell they really love their sci-fi. It has a lot of tropes of sci-fi thrown in, but done in a loving kind of way. They're cats, and they're on a ship, and humans are all dead. They're all dead, and somehow the cats became a little more sentient, a little more evolved, and they are trying to fight the aliens that took out the humans. This is so weird, and in a great way. I don't know what to think about this. I read it. It was done so well, but it's so odd. You need to read this. You need to make an opinion for yourself, because you're going to love it or just be so damn perplexed by it. But the sci-fi storytelling is great. There was a lot of funny gag moments. I'm like, are they leaning more, Star Wars, more Star Trek? It feels a little more Star Trek. But then it's this thing all its own, and I liked some of the implements of cat things cats would enjoy if they were on a sci-fi ship. This is weird, and it's done very well, so just get it. Just add it to your pull list and just be like, I need Captain Ginger in my life every month, because what the hell is this? It's great.
But what could be my pick of the week if Batman's not my pick of the week with Tony Daniels? No, it is Life of Captain Marvel, issue number 4. This has been an amazing 5-issue series. It completely rewrites the origin of Captain Marvel, or rather fills in some of the blanks. We are still dealing with the huge upheaval that happened in the last issue. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but the Kree Cleaner is still here, and they are fighting against it. And there's a lot of backstory based on the realization of what happened in the last issue. So again, I'm trying to be vague here because the last panel, the last issue, was a massive shift in Carol Danvers' story, and this is basically just catching up to what happened. But this is an amazing series. If you like Carol at all, if you like Captain Marvel at all, you have to pick up this series, because it will end up being one of the quintessential books telling about the origin of Captain Marvel.
All right, it's time for my pick of the week, and I'm surprised it's my pick of the week because I haven't kept up with any of this. It's Shuri. How is it? Shuri? Shuri. I don't know why I want to say it funny, but Shuri #1 is my pick of the week. I enjoy Black Panther, but I haven't kept up with any of the Space Panther stuff, I haven't done it. I'm not against it, haven't done it. So I said, let me just jump in. I like her as a character. I remember the shorter run where she was Black Panther. They referenced that. But I wasn't as familiar with the character after that, except for the movie. And I'm like, oh, are they just trying to cash in on the movie because she was really cool in the movie? It's so much more than that. There's a lot of Wakanda lore that is expressed here. The art is really good. When they go into a flashback, as an example, they use a different color palette. It's just whites and reds, and it's really cool. They developed this character a lot, and I really enjoyed it. And if you like Black Panther, you need to get it. And if you just enjoyed Black Panther, you enjoyed the movie, you're interested in the world, you should pick it up, because I'll tell you, I knew a limited amount about the character as far as it relates to the current continuity of Marvel after Secret Wars. Who knows what's real anymore? And I loved it. It was great. So you need to read it. It's required. Hey guys, that's the end of the video. I tried to say something funny, but I went on this crazy, sleepy, cursing rant. So that'll never see the light of day, but it's the end of the video. So just turn off your computer and just go outside and stare at trees or something. Be outside. Go outside.